John Adams, the second president of U.S. and the first president to occupy the White House on November 1, 1800, on his second evening in the White House wrote his wife, "Before I end this letter, I pray heaven to bestow the best blessings on this house and all that shall hereafter inhabit it. May none but wise men ever rule under this roof." The White House had seen some of the greatest presidents in its long history, and the country has come a long way because of their astounding leadership. But there is still a long way to go, and we should especially direct our efforts in bridging the gap between our democratic ideals and the realities on the ground. America is a country of immigrants, and the roots of our ethnically diverse and multicultural society transcend through every country in the world. The population of the entire world is our brethren this way, and that's the unique bond and equation we share with the rest of the world. America is seen as the big brother by the countries in the world, and the White House traditionally remained as the headquarters of diplomatic world, and American presidents have been the de facto captains of global statesmen. The leadership of our country was focused on being the eternal superpower in the world, and any threat to this supremacy was countered vehemently with all our might. But I want to move away from this tradition and turn the White House as the global headquarters of peace, and the American president serves as the torchbearer of positivity. I, on behalf of this great country, would like to leverage the strengths of our country to bring about a welcome change for the greater benefit of global mankind. I want to chase the dream of equitable world, and it shouldn't be a utopian ideology any longer as perceived all these years. The saying "enemy of an enemy is a friend" has turned out to be the core principle of global diplomacy, which is one of the major reasons for the disarray state of the world today. The people of every country are willing to broad-base their national identity to a global identity to confront the common challenges collectively. But some of the leaders act as if they are the elected eternal emperors and ignore the true aspirations of the people. The fact remains that no geopolitical issue has been resolved since time immemorial. Reckless rulers go berserk, and all these point to the lack of credible global leadership. There is an urgent need to create an overriding global authority to act tough against the enemies of humanity, against those bent upon being bad, and to rally the world to confront the other demographic and sustainability challenges. The coming together of global powers and all the nations and evolving an empowered UN Assembly could be an option, and the other options too can be explored as well. The key requirement is unity, and one can't understand is why the global leadership pursue partition attitude when all of them are only the servants of republics to serve the interests of people. I look forward to lead the movement of uniting the nations for greater good. I want to extend a special request to Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin to devote their remaining few years of their public life to bolster the spirit of unity for the betterment of this world. Let's end this bipolar superpower bickering by creating more superpowers in the world. Every human life that lands on this world is a child of Mother Earth, and our human life is not worth it if we knowingly let any of our fellow human beings to go to sleep without food. I have worked out an ambitious plan to address the issue of poverty more systematically by linking the rich to the poor in a structured format. There is no rich without the poor, and the rich has an obligation to give back the worth to the society that gave him the wealth. The poorest countries in the world, including those in Africa, will be identified, and will be demarcated into territories of each 1 million population. I will reach out to at least 1,000 billionaires of America in the first phase and encourage each of them to adopt at least one territory of 1 million people. The billionaires, who adopt these territories of poverty, will create education and health infrastructure, and also create opportunities for the people to earn their livelihood. They will wipe out hunger and set the ground for prosperity. The billionaires, maybe over 2,000 in other parts of the world, may follow the suit and come forward to be a part of this poor outreach program. In essence, every business enterprise or rich individual should give back something to the society. They are more than willing to do, and we only need to reach them out and bring them into a structured format of philanthropy. Society is the first creation of humanity, to which we surrender ourselves through division of labor. The politics and religion are the subsequent creations. Politics was to manage the affairs of the society, and the religion served as a moral constitution to uphold certain human values and culture for a peaceful and satisfying existence. The lack of political probity and religious tolerance caused divide and disharmony, and it's essential that the political and religious leadership uphold and evangelize the highest values for the future leaders to emulate in the time to come. The democracy, equality, liberty, freedom, and many other social virtues of today perhaps could have been seen as utopian ideologies in the age of emperors centuries ago. There is nothing that can be termed as utopian or unrealistic when the mankind is determined to redefine its existence.